Hello, and welcome to the channel, Bible Reflections, Ancient Truth, Living Hope. Today, we continue our journey through Exodus, Episode 6, The Holy God and the Golden Calf, Exodus 19 through 20 and 32. Have you ever stood at the foot of a mountain feeling small and insignificant in the face of its sheer size and power? Now imagine that mountain is not just big, but it's on fire, shrouded in thick smoke, with the ground beneath you trembling. This is the scene that greeted the Israelites at Mount Sinai. After their miraculous escape from Egypt, they journeyed through the wilderness for 3 months, arriving at the very place where God had first spoken to Moses from the burning bush. The Lord descended upon Sinai in fire, and the whole mountain shook violently. The sound of a trumpet grew louder and louder. This wasn't just a natural phenomenon. It was a divine appointment. God was about to make a covenant, a sacred agreement, with this nation of former slaves. He was inviting them into a unique relationship, to be his treasured possession, a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation. This encounter was meant to be awe-inspiring, even terrifying, to instill in the people a deep reverence for the God who had saved them. From the heart of this storm, God's voice thundered, delivering the foundation of his law, the 10 Commandments. It begins not with a demand, but with a declaration of who he is. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. He reminds them of their rescue first. He is their liberator. Then comes the first and most crucial command: you shall have no other gods before me. This sets the stage for everything that follows. The commandments aren't just a list of rules. They are the blueprint for a society built on loyalty to the one true God and love for one another. They teach justice, respect, and integrity, creating a community that reflects God's own character. While Moses was up on the mountain receiving these divine instructions, a different scene was unfolding below. 40 days is a long time to wait, especially when you're in the middle of a vast, empty desert. The initial awe and fear began to fade, replaced by impatience and anxiety. Where was Moses? Had God abandoned them? The silence from the mountain felt deafening. Fear, when left unchecked, can quickly curdle into distrust. The people, who had witnessed God part the sea and provide food from heaven, now found their faith wavering. They craved something tangible, something they could see and control. In their panic, the people approached Aaron, Moses' brother, with a desperate demand. Come, make us gods who will go before us. It's a shocking request. They wanted to trade the unseen, all-powerful creator for an idol they could fashion with their own hands. So they gathered their gold, the very jewelry the Egyptians had given them as they fled, and melted it down. From the fires of their fear and impatience, a golden calf was forged. They began to worship it, declaring, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." They attributed their salvation to a lifeless statue, a complete betrayal of the God who had just promised to make them his own. This story of the golden calf is a stark and powerful reminder of human weakness. How quickly we can forget God's past faithfulness when faced with present uncertainty. How tempting it is to create our own gods, things we can control, like wealth, success, or security, instead of trusting the one who is truly in control. This account isn't just ancient history. It's a mirror reflecting our own hearts. It challenges us to ask, what are the golden calves in my life? What do I turn to for comfort and security when God feels distant? The story of Sinai teaches us about God's awesome holiness and his desire for a relationship with us. While the story of the calf warns us of the dangers of forgetting him, it calls us to a life of patient faith, trusting that even in the waiting, God is still at work. If this story has inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that dives deep into the Word of God. This story is from the Bible. You can read the full story in the book of Exodus. Thanks for watching.